What's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Would you believe me if I said that if you click that subscribe button, you could win over $1,000 worth of silver? Would you honestly believe me? Because I'm not lying. I'm doing a 37,000 subscriber giveaway soon, a 38,000 subscriber silver giveaway, 39,000, another one, and at 40,000 subscribers, I'm giving away over $1,000 worth of silver to one of you. So I think you might want to click that button. Now, I'm also making a very controversial video today, $100 silver. This is coming from a poll that I posted last week, asking you guys when you think silver will hit $100. And there was over 800 entries. 800 people voted. So we get a pretty good idea on what people think, or what the majority of people think, and the results were staggering. First, though, I got to talk about something. Now, diversification is key. Expanding your portfolio is extremely beneficial. I'm seeing more and more people turn to Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin's great and all, but it's not backed by anything. I found a crypto that's backed by physical gold. It's GSX. It stands for Gold Secured Currency. It's ran by Apollo FinTech, the most revolutionary company on the blockchain and in blockchain technology. The interesting thing about this company is they mine their own gold. They have gold milling sites. They already started their alluvial mine, and you can actually watch videos of it. When they start their gold milling operation, they're going to have a 24/7 live feed of the mine, and they're going to open up a visiting center so you can check the mining site out yourself. The coins are 10 cents now, but they're predicting within 1 to 2 years it could be $1.50 plus. And I definitely think it could be more than that once this company catches other people's attention. Now, the link is in the description. I recommend getting in sooner than later because there is still a buying bonus, but every couple of days, the percentage gets cut back. So right now, you can get the biggest bang for your buck. There's also only like 40 days left of the sale, and after that, it hits the exchange, and I can guarantee it's not going to be 10 cents a coin, a lot more. So anyways, on my channel, I posted a poll asking you guys when you think silver will hit $100. Over 800 people voted, and here's the results. 1 to 6 months, 7 months to a year, 1 to 2 years, 3+ years, or never. 1 to 6 months, 41% of you guys out of 800 people said 1 to 6 months. That's a little alarming. It's a little bit scary, and I'll tell you why. The rest was like 13%, 14%, stuff like that. But 41% thinks silver's going to hit $100 in half a year from now. And I want to talk about this because I don't want my audience to be misled. I don't want to give you guys false information. I don't want to be a silver pumper. I want you guys to have a realistic expectation. Now, $100 silver definitely could happen in 6 months, but I don't think it would stay that high for too long. That's way too fast. That's way too fast. And also keep in mind, when I posted this poll, it was during that Reddit Wall Street bets, short squeeze frenzy. So it probably was a little bit hyped up at that moment in time. But still, regardless, that's what the results were. I would think silver could hit $50 in 6 months, $50 in a year, but $100, that's going to take some time. If it does hit $100 in 6 months, it's not going to last. That's way too fast. That would be going into overbought territory. It would be skyrocketing, and it would crash extremely hard. I want to compare this to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin originally shot up to $18,000, when it started from like $1,800 to $18,000 within like a 6-month time frame to a year, and then it crashed back down to like $5,000 and took several years for it to even gain any type of momentum. That would be similar, right? If you want an asset to start to hit higher numbers, let's say $100, it has to be a gradual approach. 6 months is not a gradual approach. There has to be stability to be built underneath it, right? And I hope I'm not killing anyone's buzz or killing the mood, because silver is definitely going to be $100. But if you're investing only for the short term, like within a year, you shouldn't really be investing in the precious metals. It's a much longer term type of investment. If you're in this for a get rich quick scheme, you might as well go to Bitcoin or something along those lines, GSX, but not precious metals. Silver, I'm not planning on selling for like 10, 15, 20 years. I do also want to ask you when you plan on selling. Because if you are saying like 1 or 2 years you're going to sell, then the way you stack your strategy is going to be a lot different than mine and to someone else's. So you might want to, pick apart what I say and not apply everything. I also try to make my videos that way more universal because it's very individual. But anyways, regardless, $100 silver is going to happen, and in my opinion, it's going to look more like this. So, a lot of times, people forget why silver has that much potential. They look at the short squeeze of Reddit and say, oh, well, that was its chance. That was its opportunity, and it didn't happen. It failed, so silver's doomed. I read some articles like that. I picked apart some articles a couple of days ago talking about that, how silver failed. And that is so... That's just so crazy to think about, because regardless of this short squeeze or not, I would still be sitting here making a video talking about why silver is going to hit $100. It has nothing to do about a short squeeze. That has nothing to do about that. Stimulus, global pandemic, a silver shortage, green energy revolution. Silver is the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity and electricity, light sensitivity. Nothing performs like silver the way it does, especially for as cheap as it is. Running out of American Eagles. Silver is not being dug up out of the ground. Miners are not looking for silver. The pandemic only sped up the process times 10, right? We could talk about the U.S. national debt, $27 trillion plus, throwing trillions of more dollars in stimulus, and then on top of that, the failing vaccine, throwing more money at that and to distribute it. And then not only that, then after all this, we have to pay for the green energy revolution with the solar panels. Silver's used in all that as well. Lithium batteries, 5G towers, electric vehicles, all include and require silver. That's why silver has potential to reach $100. Not because someone's trying to short squeeze and manipulate and corner the market like the Hunt brothers in 1980. Right? And look what happened. It hit $50 in 1980, but look how fast it crashed. If we want silver to stay at $100, if we want it to reach these new heights and stay at these levels, it has to be more than something like that. That's why I'm telling you guys, if silver hits $100 in 6 months, it's going to be from something irrelevant, right? It would be from something like the vaccine fails and people get scared of the economy. But there's also scenarios after that have to play. It's a domino effect. It has to be stimulus that weakens the dollar. In return, pushes precious metals up. But then when precious metals up, then the silver shortage, the green energy revolution, silver's industrial demand also takes off. And that builds more stability once it's up at $50. And then it hits 60, 70. But if it's only one of those things and then there's no steam after the fact, it's going to die back down. And not saying it's going to die back down and crash, but I'm talking about holding its ground. Silver hit $50 in 1980. Went back down to $12, $15 for years, several years, 30 years. And then in 2011, silver hit $50 and then went back down to $15, $9, right, $11 in March. And then, so if we're going to see $50 silver and for it to stay there, and that's the new normal, there has to be more than just one little hiccup, just one little event. And those events are coming, but they're not going to be in 6 months. You see what I'm saying? So realistically, I don't want you guys thinking that silver is about to skyrocket and you're about to get rich quick. You should be investing for a much longer period anyways. You shouldn't be selling your silver for paper money anyways. The whole point of precious metals is you're transferring your fake money, your fiat currency, into something that has real value. So what's the point? How silly would it be if you take the real money and then transfer it back to fake money that's weakening itself? Every year the dollar gets weaker and weaker. So why would you take something that holds its value and transfer it back to something that's collapsing, that's weakening, that's burning to the ground? You want to hold your money in that. See, that's the difference between a silver stacker and a quote unquote, investor. Most people that are investing in a silver understand that. But since silver has gotten so much attention lately, a lot of people are coming in that don't really understand why we stack silver. They don't understand why we invest into it. They just jumped on the Reddit train and they jumped off probably already after they saw it wasn't working. That's why we got to make videos like this. That's why I got to make topics like this. That's why I made polls like that, to get an idea of what people think. Let me know down below when you think silver is going to hit $100 and why. Let me know why. That's a very important part of the question. I could say silver is going to be $1,000 all day, but if I don't explain why, I'm not really making a point. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I got some more stuff to work on, so stay tuned. I post daily videos. I'm doing tons of giveaways. You got to be subscribed. Go check out GSX, right? Bitcoin is amazing, but this crypto right here is better than Bitcoin. It's backed by physical gold, and there's a lot of potential. It's a new type of crypto, right? I mean, it's a stable coin, so it holds its value, but it's also a crypto, and it's a growth coin. It pays yearly dividends. It's incredible, and they offer staking. I mean, I've made videos explaining how to buy it. It's very simple. Click the link in the description. You also get a 5% bonus if you use my link, and then there's also the buying bonus. I think it's like 16% or something like that. So if you use my link and then buy right now, you're going to get a lot of extra GSX, especially since it's only 10 cents a coin. You might want to take advantage of that now before it's too late. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.